Round three, it looks to be fairly evenly matched as both men embrace in the center of the cage. Mutual respect between the fighters, but you could give it one round apiece depending on how you were scoring it.
Yeah, so far a really fantastic fight. A fight we both thought would be fight of the night, and it's kind of living up to that so far with all the early stoppages. This fight's really evenly matched going into the third round.
And that's a credit to the promoter and matchmaker, Scott Cutbirth. He was helped out a lot by Joe Wooster putting these fights together. Very nice card on about 6 weeks' notice for this first installment of Resurrection Fighting Alliance. Downing in the shorter black trunks, Marriott in the longer black trunks.
Both fighters looking to use their kicks in this third round. Probably more of a thing to just gauge the distance, because both fighters are pretty tired. It's hard to understand your distance when your arms are by your waist.
Yeah, absolutely. An exchange of blows there, and also, you know, it's a way to get in. You know, like you use a jab and work a hook or a straight punch off of your jab. Inside leg kick, outside the leg kick. Can also set something up with the hands.
There's another really good 1-2 with a body kick by Eric Marriott. It's done that twice now in this third round.
Third round for the first time of the evening. Had some really explosive stoppages in the early bouts on the card. But now we've seen a couple go past the first round. And Downing with a successful takedown on Eric Marriott.
Fantastic takedown right there, using his strikes to get in close and then getting the double leg to take Eric down.
Marriott versus Downing. Resurrection Fighting Alliance. Downing on top. Inside control. Now Marriott gets to the back of Downing.
This is the second time we've seen Eric Marriott, actually the third time, once in each round, Eric Marriott take the back of Jared Downing. Let's see if he can get that choke he looked for in the second round.
He was pretty close in the second round, but Downing doing a pretty good job of hand control and not allowing Eric to get his hands in the right position. Another takedown by Downing.
Great pass to side control by Jared Downing. Now looking to use punches and elbows to the body to advance his position, maybe to full mount.
Had it briefly, the full mount.
With Eric Marriott and his experience, it's very rarely that you're going to see him get out positioned. With the experience he has in high-level jiu-jitsu, he's probably pretty well versed in almost any spot he's been put in so far.
That's true, very experienced. He fought, I think in 2008, I think he fought 11 times, or 9 times. In 09, I think he fought 11 times. So very active earlier in his career.
It's interesting to note that Eric Marriott's attempting so many takedowns. I really haven't seen this many takedown attempts from Eric Marriott. Usually he's more of a stand-up fighter, and then if he does get taken down, look for submissions. It's interesting to see the many attempts he's had at taking down Jared Downing. Looks like Jared's looking for a guillotine choke.
Both men probably a little fatigued, although Downing is working for a guillotine. As they separate and move to the center of the cage, 10 seconds left. Looks like we're going to get a decision.
Here's the last 10 seconds of the fight. This is when you got to win the fight or lose the fight.
Both guys pretty tired.
Great spinning back kick to end the round right there.
After a tough battle, the first decision we'll see tonight.
A fantastic fight by both Eric Marriott and Jared Downing. Now we get the judge's decision on this contest. First one to go to a decision tonight at Resurrection Fighting Alliance.
Let's hear for these warriors. 3 5-minute rounds. By unanimous decision, the winner, red corner, Jared Downing.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the scores of those judges' scorecards, but it was a unanimous decision awarded to Jared Downing. And now let's get Ozone with some post-fight comments.
All right, Jared, you're known as a strong wrestler. You've been working on your hands a little bit. How do you think that went tonight as far as your hands were concerned?
I felt pretty good with my hands. I trained with the best guys. Team Hog Drive, Anvil, with a lot of supplement help off of NutriSport. I had a lot of help.
Well, you certainly executed a pretty solid game plan. It was a close fight and against a veteran opponent.
Very good opponent.
You have a lot of mutual respect there. Now, his submissions, I mean, he attempted a lot of submissions, and he's pretty solid in that area of the game. And how were some of those tight? Were you close to being submitted at any point?
I feel pretty comfortable because I train with guys like Devin Christensen and Keone Koch and Bo Loffridge. They're really good with submissions, and I felt pretty good there.
Congratulations on the win. Jared Downing, ladies and gentlemen.
And save America and restore it with Ron Paul 2012. Vote. Everybody vote. We need this.
A political statement made there at the end by Jared Downing. Definitely
About that
excited
fight
after
of the night
his,
so
decision.
far, right?
As we look at some replays, here's some good ground control by Jared Downing. As Eric Marriott looked for submissions, it always seemed like he was just a quarter of an inch off every time. But Jared was very good on his feet. Here's a Superman punch that he looked to.
And remember, we got more coming back to
Here's a good heel hook
the
attempt by
Arrowhead
Eric
Center in
Marriott.
April. More RFA, Resurrection Fighting Alliance. One more bout before we take an intermission here as we await the arrival of Damian Dadabo and Gilbert Abel.
Very good striking showed by both fighters. And here's really the turning point in the third round when Jared used a 1-2 to close the distance and then get the takedown. And here's the last seconds of the fight. Eric Marriott trying a spinning back kick. Fortunately didn't.